Hey, good afternoon, good evening, grand rising OFC community. Je vais faire une autre vidéo en français, mais cela, ça va être uniquement anglophone. Anglophone. Uniquement en anglais. So, peace, everybody. So, this is the English version of what is new and what have been the recent developments in the OFC community. Filming this video clip just because, one, to save time, because we do have a lot of members and it's important that everybody gets the update. I'm still reaching out to everybody on a one-on-one. Even after you've watched this video, if you'd like to connect with me to ask me any questions, just to share what's been going on with you, please feel free to do so. But it is really important that you get the information in this video. After you've watched the video, if you could just send a quick message to member services just to confirm that you have seen this video. All right, thank you for taking the time to do that. So first, just to let you guys know a little bit about what sparked these changes and these developments. Last year was a very rough year for the OFC community. There was a lot of positive, but just a lot of negative as well that made us really take stock of what we're doing as a community and why we're doing what we're doing. So just to remind everybody, the purpose of the creation of the OFC community was really to create a solid foundation for our future generations. So what does that mean? It means that as our youth are coming up, when they need jobs, they would have a place to go to. When they need mentors, they have a place to go to. If they need a stage, if they need internships to help them get into college or university or any special programs, they would know where to go to. But also, as this community grows, it would be awesome to have these same youth in the future be the ones who take charge and lead us in more development as we expand as a community. So, so for that reason is why we resent out the values form and the golden rules of the OFC. And guys, bear with me. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, but there's a lot of information and it's important that I share it. I don't rush it. I don't mumble, but I do want to make sure you guys get everything that is intended for you. So I'll continue. Now, as I'm saying, so we have the values form. Please, if you haven't already, please make it a point to go through the value form, respond to the values form, and submit and send it in so that we know that it's been done. That again reminds you guys on why you're part of the OFC community and what the values of the community are. In a nutshell, what that is saying is that yes, you're agreeing to provide good customer service, you're agreeing to provide good customer service, quality service. You understand that you're a part of a community of excellence. All right, so that's in a nutshell. This is what we're saying. We're also committing to doing unto others as we want done to ourselves, and we're also committing to participate in the community, to connect with other like-minded people within this community. And we understand that we're here to encourage and to support each other in our growth, so that we could be examples for our future generation. All right, that's one. Two, for security reasons, each member, you guys are going to be told and reminded on what your member ID is. Also, when you log into your account, you also see your member ID. Moving forward, anytime we contact you on behalf of the OFC, we're going to be stating your member ID. If we do not state your member ID or we can't confirm your member ID, it is not coming from the OFC. So please feel free to ignore blank block report. All right, and again, these are things we're putting into place because of the amount of hackings that we had through the WhatsApp. It's really important that we protect you all in terms of members. Plus, the community has grown exponentially. So now, if anybody is calling saying they're from the OFC, you guys know there's a way that you guys can protect yourselves and be sure that it is coming from the OFC. Whether it be a call, whether it be a message, we will state your member ID. So please be sure to note it. Also, to be added to the new OFC WhatsApp group, it's important that you do a two-step verification. That two-step verification is done through your WhatsApp. It's very simple. Three dots at the top right corner when you're in all your messages there. Top right corner, you click that. It's going to bring you to your settings. You click your settings. You're going to see account. You click your account, and then you see two-step verification. You turn that on. You set up your PIN. Most of the time, you need to also confirm an email. Then voila, you're set up. Once that is set up, please confirm, and we will add you into the group. Next, another thing that's important in terms of accountability. every member, your profile needs to be up to date. So please check your profile. It's currently listed on OFCLink.com. Check and make sure your profile is up to date. As individuals and as business owners, your profiles are there. If it is not up to date, please get in contact with us if you need help to get it up to date. Moving forward, when we're giving out referrals, we are uniquely sharing your OFC Link profile. So again, make sure it's up to date, make sure it's all there. The other thing too that we are asking all the members is that any time that there's a referral done, we're referring you to a business, vice versa, it is now imperative and mandatory that members leave a review to let us know what your experience is like dealing with that entrepreneur or dealing with that client, right? So businesses, we want you to review the individual that came, and individuals, we want you to review the business that you went to. Super important, very imperative for us to be able to be accountable to each other. It's also important to know that we're here to build each other up, right? We're here to provide constructive feedback, constructive criticism, okay? But we have to give it. We have to be honest with it, and we have to give it, and this is what keeps us accountable as a community, okay, guys? Again, if we can't, you have to be able to receive criticism as well, and you got to be able to properly give it. And just remember, we're not here to tear each other down. We're here to lift each other up, but we got to be transparent. If the service is not good, we got to be able to call out our brothers and sisters so that they know that they're dropping the ball and they know how to fix it. All right, so that is another thing that is extremely important within the community. Also, as we're moving forward, we're tightening up. We're no longer known as community resource. We are the OFC community. So we're functioning more like a membership club, a private knit network. And so that being the case, one is when new members are coming to the community, we're prioritizing members that are referred by existing members. We actually would prefer to only accept new members that are coming from existing members, but in the event that somebody is coming from outside of the community, they are also welcome, but we will go through a couple more steps to ensure that that member is legit. We're going to be checking references and past experiences and stuff like that before adding them into the community. We have to understand that the OFC is like a gated community. We want to know who's inside these gates. That's basically what's happening. The other thing too is we want people to be more mindful. If somebody is in the community and asking for a product or service, send them to member service, send the referral contact to member services or to myself before sharing it in the group, because it is important that we vet the referrals before they go out to the members. Also understanding that it is a private membership club. People are a part of this community. They've contributed to support this community, to be a part of the community. And so when we're referring business outside of the community, it's not necessarily fair for the business owners who are committed and who have been supporting. Okay, so just to be mindful, we definitely want to be able to provide for the needs of our members, but we do have to ensure that we're doing it in a professional way, and we're taking care of the members as we're doing that. All right, so when you guys have referrals, please send them to us first, and then we will vet them, and then we will create that bridge. Another thing to remember is that within the OFC, when you need any product or any service, you are always welcome to reach out, to ask for it, and to promote it. But as we are moving forward, we are promoting the affiliates. We are prioritizing affiliates in terms of service providers within the community. So I'll explain what that means. When I'll use the example of a plumber. In the past, what we've done when we had plumbers in the group, if a person came to us and said, we're looking for a plumber, we would send 4 or 5 different contacts for all the different plumbers that we had within the community. Now, what had happened in the past is that not all plumbers have the same skill set, or not all plumbers are prepared to receive as many clients as we're referring to them. So when they're not prepared and they do offer subpar services, it reflects badly on the community. The affiliates are dedicated and have committed to providing a particular standard of business. They've all signed memorandum of understanding, so MOUs, that state that they understand that they are part of a community of excellence, and they understand the commitment to being to offering this quality service and quality products. So those are the ones that we will prioritize. So when somebody contacts the OFC, we will refer the affiliates. Those would be considered the official business service providers of the OFC community. Now, that doesn't stop the other members. Like, as a plumber, if you're in the community and somebody's asking for a plumber, you are welcome to promote your services. You're welcome to engage. You're welcome to network. That's what you are here for. But we will only be promoting the affiliates within the community. All right. And now, if that point is not clear, please don't hesitate to reach out to ask some questions just for clarity. All right. Now, I'm going to, as we're wrapping up, there's only 2 or 3 other quick things I want to remind you guys or let you guys know in terms of new developments within the community. So one is that we've created seasons. We have 4 seasons within the OFC. We have finance season. So that goes from April, May, June. It's all about finance. It's all about ensuring that you know about budgeting, saving, investing. Everything we do within the season, it's all about building economically. All right, and all the workshops are catered for business owners as well as individuals. Now, this next season is relationship season. So that's summer, July, August, September, all about relationship. It's coming out to events, getting to meet each other. It's learning how to communicate between couples, learning how to communicate with your children, learning how to communicate and knowing yourself. Everything we're doing throughout this season, all about relationship and all about building. The last season of the year is about health. So that's October, November, December, all about health, mental health, spiritual health, physical health, you name it, it's all about your health towards the end of the year. So all the workshops and activities we're going to be doing are geared towards that. And at the beginning of the year, it's recognition. So that's where we're acknowledging all the members, everybody who has been participating, everybody who has gone from here to here. We want to acknowledge you. We want to give you your props and give you your shout outs. And what's cool as a community, it's not just about business accolades. It's not about what you've done in business only. It's we are here to acknowledge you as an individual, acknowledge you for just participating, for supporting community, for purchasing within the community. So we are here to highlight those who are helping us to build as a community as well. So that is what's going on. So those are the 4 seasons of the OFC. Now, something that also important to highlight is now your OFC membership is a family membership. So what does that mean? So for no additional charge, well, unless unless your spouse or your significant other is a business owner, then there's a nominal charge of $20 for just a welcome package. But aside from that, everybody else within the community, within your household, they're all free members, from the children to adults. And even if you have a parent, so a senior outside of your household, they're welcome. They get a free membership to the OFC as well. Why are we doing that, and what does that really mean? One, it's super important that the people within the household understand that they are a part of a community. It's not just for the one individual who's a part. We're here to empower your entire household. When we share information, we want that information to benefit everybody in the house. You might be an entrepreneur, your spouse might not be, so they might be more interested in the social activities and social initiatives that we do than you are. They're welcome to participate. Your children, they might be looking for work, they might be looking for a summer job, they might be looking for a mentor. They will now know that they are a part of a community. Because we are genuine about wanting to build succession in our community, build something for our future generation, it's imperative that we get the youth involved now, because we're doing things to build for them, and it's important that we hear their voices. It's important that we know what's of interest to them, what's of value to them. So that is why we have opened up the membership, to ensure that your whole family can benefit. Also, we currently have our OFC weeklies every Tuesday morning from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. We know that time and sometimes the date itself is not convenient for the members, but it is imperative that you participate in the workshops and activities that we host. So this question I'm asking to you, and this is a test to see if you actually watch this whole video, is that we need for you to respond to us and let us know what days a week is better for you to meet. Are you better during the week, or are you better on the weekend? All right, and it could be any day of the week, or you could just let us know you're better weekdays or you're better weekends. But if there's a specific day during the week or a specific day during the weekend, please let us know. Are you better to meet in the morning, or are you better to meet in the evening? Please let us know. And these things, we're taking this information and we're compiling it so that we can offer the workshops during times that are convenient to you all in terms of members of the community. Again, everything that we do is for you guys. So if we're creating workshops and you can never attend because it doesn't work with your schedule, let us know. The other thing that we're going to be doing is setting it up so that when you can't attend a workshop, you could let us know why. Now, that's something else that we're implementing within the community, where we're making it mandatory that you respond to workshops. It's a commitment that we're asking you to make. Well, once you've agreed to the values, you've already made that commitment that you're here to engage and participate. If you cannot, it's totally understandable. We just need to know why. It could be that you're not interested in the topic. It could be that you weren't available. It could be that the time just doesn't work for you. It could be whatever reason. We'll give you the options, but we need this information to ensure that we are providing, we're being mindful to you guys, and we're providing things that are of value and a service to you all in terms of members of the community, right? And again, I'm going to stress it. You don't have to participate in everything, but we just want to hear from you. We want to know that what we're creating is in line with what your needs are. The other thing that's important for you guys to understand is that the OFC is, we want to be accountable. So if you come to us and you say that your goal is to generate more revenue, we want to know what are you starting at right now and what's our goal, and then how we're going to work together to be able to accomplish it. And we're going to follow up. We'll say, okay, we've done XYZ for you, or created XYZ in the next couple of months. Let's follow up. Now, once we follow up, if we haven't done what we said, we want to be held accountable. If you haven't done what we proposed, you are to be held accountable as well. Because again, we're not doing things theoretically. When people join the OFC, it's because they want to live their best life. They want to level up, so to speak. So they come to the OFC because we have a lot of resources and a lot of contacts. It's our pleasure to make them available to you all in terms of members of the community. But we have to be committed to our excellence. We have to be committed to our living our best life, and just do what we say we're going to do. If we say we're going to do this, just let's do it. And if we can, then we don't. And plain and simple. All right. So now I'm going to wrap up with the last couple of things that we're offering within the community. So we've tightened up our service offerings. So now we only offer opportunities, training, and events. And I will elaborate. When I say we offer opportunities, and again, these are for individuals as well as business owners. When we offer opportunities, I mean getting access to our retreat. That is an opportunity for you as members of this community, and you get it at a discount. We have our radio show and our podcast. It's an opportunity for you to be able to get on there to promote, to let people know what you do and the services that you offer. We have our weekly sessions that you're welcome to participate at and connect with like-minded people within the community. We offer vendor support. So if ever you want to participate, and you want to get a vendor's booth, and maybe it's too expensive, we could collaborate you with other people within the community to split the costs. If you can't be present and you want to have a kiosk at an event, we can also create an opportunity where we have a member volunteer to promote and sell your products on your behalf. There's things that we could do, there's opportunities we could create. But even again, on the individual side, tons of things in terms of getting access to the food and stuff that we have access to at the from the greenhouse and out at the retreat. Being able to find work, being able to connect with employers, being able to find mentors within the community. I am really looking forward to being able to have our Black Mitzvah program up and running again. So guys, there's tons of different things that we'll be able to do in terms of creating opportunities, but that is what we're offering to you all in terms of members of the community. Second, we could offer training and workshops. Again, it's all about helping you to level up. Like I mentioned before, workshop, like things that we're going to be doing during relationship season. Those are some of the workshops. We have workshops coming, pre-planning, death pre-planning workshops. We have budgeting workshops, sales workshops, communication workshops, couples workshops, understanding psychedelic workshops. It's all about creating workshops and activities for you all to grow, evolve, and get to know more about life and yourselves. Last, we create events. And the events are very much for you all to have an opportunity to meet each other. That's our main thing. The OFC, we're committed to hosting one event ourselves every quarter. But aside from that, we're collaborating with all the different event coordinators within the OFC, primarily our partner, which is Big Will, who hosts a lot of comedy events. OFC, when we come out together to those events, we'll be sitting together. We get different privileges and different advantages. But again, the events we host is for you all to be able to meet each other in terms of members of the community. So guys, this has been the recap in terms of what has been going on within the community. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I thank you for being a member of this community. Thank you for all that you've done. Please take a moment and check if your membership, if it's past due for whatever reason, if you need help, if you're just let us know, so we can make sure that your profile is up to date. If it just has slipped your mind and you need a reminder in terms of how to make the payment, please don't hesitate. Just let us know. It's going to be our pleasure to help walk you through it. But again, as you guys know, we never put the money before the members. So if there is a situation where you cannot make your membership payment, please do not hesitate to let us know. We'll take care of it. We just want to make sure that you're good as an individual or a business owner within this community. All right, guys, again, sending you peace and blessings, and do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, concerns, or comments.